Yo, what's up, everybody? Lobo here. Getting ready to check out tonight's episode of Andor. With me tonight is I got two people with me tonight. In addition to YoJimbo, we also have um oops, wrong button. Danmalore is
For,
here tonight with
I
us.
forgot my name. Shit.
Dan on cam. How about that?
Hey, hi, Jim. Hi. What's up,
Hey,
Lobo? Jim. Evening, folks.
So good to see you actually not as an avatar, Dan. So,
Yeah, I finally got things worked out enough
so
to make that happen tonight. So,
cool. So I know Jim's all caught up
just
on Andor. I'm assuming you're fully caught up too as well.
yeah. I've been
Cool.
watching it next day just because of my work schedule. So tonight I'm making the effort to watch it
Yeah.
on
I mean
premiere
that's
because the show's getting good.
I mean after that last episode, it I mean where are we going from, like, that was such a cool Star Wars moment
Um,
going forward. I mean, what can they give us that's going to top that?
I mean, moments. The Luthen's speech. I don't know if you've gone back and read it or listened to it again. It's just like
I watched it a second
really,
time.
it's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's really great. The Davo guy trying to coerce Mothma into the way uh he was antagonizing her during the entire conversation very smoothly. If you listen to the dialogue,
Right.
sometimes our position makes our decisions for us. He's doing his like basically letting her know like,
Right.
hey, I have the power here, so I'm gonna play it cool because you need me for what this you needed to do. So I know I'm holding all the cards, and she was
Yeah.
pissed, like furious. Good
Yeah, but
acting,
she was considering it.
Genevieve. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the
The
first
moment
time you were dishonest tonight.
the moment she was
He's
having
basically
afterwards, where she's really contemplating the deal, like the necessity for the
Mhm.
deal. Like
yeah
that was some.
he knew that he's in, he's got the position of power
So
in this dynamic.
I've seen it speculated on a couple other Star Wars channels that I watch, that if Mon Mothma's husband gets wind of that offer, that someone's interested in marrying it, their kid, doing the arranged marriage thing, he might be like,
It
"Oh
might
yeah,
happen.
that's tradition, so we're gonna do it."
It
Like
might happen without the transactional nature of it working out in her favor. Like,
maybe,
but like you said, it also provides cover.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
that's some of the best writing and dialogue in this series so far, and it's a shame. And we discussed it at previous times. Like the ratings are so low for the show; it's not even breaking Nielsen top 10. And I know that Nielsen's not
Nielsen
everything.
is outdated. It's not,
It
and there's
still, but it's not looking good. Like, but it's going to guarantee a second season, right? So it doesn't matter, right?
yeah,
That's why I just ignore that
they're
stuff.
already working on it. Disney's got money to burn.
Yeah.
But also they're showing the weekend after Thanksgiving, they're going to be showing the first two episodes on, I think it's FX, ABC, FX, Hulu,
Everything.
and Freeform.
Yeah,
Everything
it's gonna be on
everything
all of
that
their
Disney
networks.
ABC owns is going to get episodes 1 and 2 of Andor the weekend after the season finale uh shows, so that everybody's that was leery about it can
Uh-huh.
casually watch it on TV while they're stuffed full of Thanksgiving Day leftovers
I mean, but
and go, "Oh, hey, let's check this out. That might not be," and then
the
they'll
first
binge
two
it.
episodes,
Look at
they should just show the first three like a movie. It doesn't
Yeah,
a missed opportunity again. It's like who's
yeah.
marketing this thing?
I don't know. I
Because
mean,
remember when
they
we
got
first
they got a
watched it,
couple
we
weeks
were like, oh
to
man, I'm
figure
so
this out.
glad they did all three episodes at the same time.
Yeah,
Because this is what really got us, like, okay, this series is gonna make it. And
right.
then they're
Like
just showing the first two.
if they recut the episodes into one and just take the previously on segments out, they could fit that in like a 2 hour movie block.
2.5 hour block for like you would do as a TV like movie event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if they showed any of the regular Star Wars movies on any of those channels.
Yeah.
Here's our show with commercial interruptions. If you like it and you don't like commercials, go watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah. But hey, it is what it
It could,
is.
I mean,
it could be them showing faith in the show and like saying, here is they try it with a broader audience and see like who enjoys it.
I mean, I get it. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they're marketing it, but like it's unbelievable that it's not getting more hype than it is. But that's just me.
Oh,
Are we getting close
did-
to? Is it up?
Did I actually put that link in the YouTube chat the first time? Whoops.
You did?
Well, that link isn't going to work if you click on it. Even now, it's no good. So just letting people know if they're wondering what that chat thing is.
It is up.
It is up. It is
Daughter
up.
of Ferrex.
Oh, okay. So before
Ooh.
we get into it, like, do you think it's going to time jump? What's your predictions for this episode?
I don't know. I don't think it's
Because I heard something about time
jump.
jumps. That's probably next season, right? Where it's going
Yeah,
from like year to year.
Well, we got time jumps in the form of flashbacks, technically.
Yeah, and
Oh, I thought that was going to be each episode was going to be a year. Or I don't know. I'm just regurgitating stuff that I heard. It's okay.
yeah,
no,
the next grouping is going to be like 3 episodes are going to be a year, and then the next 3 episodes are going to be another year.
Okay, so this one
So
could
that's
take.
going to carry.
Okay, how do you think Cassian's going to get off the island, or not the island, but that whatever continent he's on?
I don't know. But there's a a link for
Spoiler?
you guys in the stream
Oh, to
Streamlabs
join
chat.
the thing. Let's do
Yeah.
that right now. So we're ready to go.
I kind of I hope I don't like. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, it'd be cool if Kino just shows up with a stolen ship and grabs those two guys
Right.
off the island.
Oh.
And be like, hey, I couldn't swim, but check out what I got.
That reminds me. Do you think that he is Snoke? That's that.
He's not Snoke. That is the most ridiculous thing I've heard since the first time Andy Serkis popped up.
I know it's far
created
fetched,
Snoke.
but that's the fun of Star Wars. People can speculate like that. Which link? The one in the chat or the
one in the private chat?
In the private. How do I go to the private chat?
It's the
private chat. The one
that's marked private chat.
Open a new window. All right. I'm just getting this.
Yeah, I didn't realize
I
didn't realize I put the test link in the public chat. So ain't gonna do anybody any good if you click on that one.
Okay, so I think I'm joined. It's just a black screen.
You're not joined.
That's okay. It just took me to a black screen. Let me try that again, guys. Sorry. Open in a new window.
Did you close the old one?
Who's joining?
There you go.
There we go. Okay, that's standing by.
All right.
Red 4 standing by.
Cool.
Oh man. And then we have one more episode after this, and that's the end.
Right.
So, we're starting.
No. I was just queuing that up.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Oh, it didn't pause.
I hear audio too.
Didn't pause. Now it paused.
Now it paused. Is it paused on yours, Dan?
Wait, I got kicked out, guys. They kicked me out.
Heck?
Let me try to go back. Join stream. Stream is live. Okay. Okay,
I could kill this one and do another one and then start it properly so it just starts.
Yeah, let's do that because it looks like you guys already started without me.
All right.
That's fine. We can chat a little bit about it. Okay, so there's nothing during holidays. There's nothing. There's gonna be another drought until February, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
For Mando season 3.
There is. I think you guys actually have to leave the group.
Leave the group. I'm already. I closed the window.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I closed the window now.
I closed the window completely. Yeah.
All right.
I wish that they had actually started on that what's it called? The Old Republic game remake. I'm looking forward to that. I like the original. I know Eric doesn't like Old Republic.
I like my Star Wars in the original trilogy era. I like that. I like it when it's
I mean,
and
just look at Andor.
immediately adjacent to that. You know,
I get it. I get it. Andor has that look. It has the right stormtroopers.
Everybody's got
right
1970s hair. It's perfect.
They got the hair. It's there's
I
that layer to
enjoy-
that.
I enjoy Old Republic content though.
The killer robots, right, from Old Republic. Those guys are so
The
hilarious.
Old Republic, it seems like it's like its own thing, though. You know, it's like it's adjacent. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
done right.
like,
I mean, if it's written good, just like this show, it's written good.
look, if they come out with a movie for it, I'll check it out. If I have to play a video game, not interested.
That's funny you say that because you play more video games than anybody else that I know. But I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch that new Acolyte show that's based on the High Republic, which is like
it's based on the end of that shit.
The end of that. Yeah, the very end of the High Republic.
So it's
going
the
into
end.
the.
There's a new thing that you still haven't joined, Dan.
Oh, got it. Let's try this again.
I'm just killing time till you jump in there. I guess you know.
Looks like you're already part of a group watch. By accepting this invitation, you'll lose your spot in the other group watch. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have to leave the other one.
Okay, and it put me in that black screen again, so I'm going to close this window and join again. And usually the second time is when I pop in. There we go.
Oh,
I'm in there.
There you go.
Give it a second to recognize. Meditate on itself for a second.
It's all this Mickey Mouse stuff.
I know.
Its place in the universe.
Right.
I've got to make sure that your sound is good, Eric, so it doesn't bleed over the.
Oh yeah, no, I have the
that window, the audio not shared.
I have the audio not shared.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to. I want to see how Cassian's going to get off that place. He's got Melshi now.
Yeah.
Melshi. Melshi sounds like a parody name of like a Star Trek character. Melshi.
The showrunner said the reason Melshi's on the show is just because he's like a cool hang, like the actor.
I buy it.
Sounds good.
He's a good actor. He's a great actor, but he's also just a cool guy to hang around with.
He looks. I mean, he was chill in the jail. Yeah.
He was the only guy that Kino beat up though regularly. Like remember, he was the one that Kino would shove.
Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable here. Let me see if I can get a
little. All right.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. I'm gonna do a little countdown, and then I'm gonna click on this start stream button. So 5. You guys are ready, right?
I'm just having some camera issues, but you're good.
3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna leave up the previously on.
It's a forest.
Oh, DH-17 blaster.
I think it might be about Spellhouse.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
I hope some of those blasters make it into the rebellion.
Just
Like
like
they
carries
took them
through.
with them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little rusty from the ocean water, but still works. Cheap.
All right. Let's see how they change up the intro music this time.
Yeah, have you listened to the different variations on the intro on Spotify? They're
Not on
really great.
Spotify, no.
There's like different versions on they play them back to back. And you're like, oh, I didn't even notice they were different until you play them back to back.
I've
I
noticed
didn't.
every episode.
Not until like the third
One
episode.
of my favorite pieces of music in the entire series, though, is I think it's the second episode with the drums, like the theme with the drums.
Yeah, really good music in this series.
I can't wait to hear what the finale's like. Oh, dirty, bloody feet.
Oh, and they're being
Ooh. What do these guys think they are? Hobbits? No.
Bye, Melshi.
Oh, Marvin must have passed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's having some issues.
He's being too emo.
Yeah, he is.
Just like that droid in the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but
He's just the saddest droid.
that's why they call him that. He's being too emo.
Okay.
Dude's ISP.
Aliens. People complain about not enough aliens in the show, like constantly complaining about it.
Well, at least that
Get some
white
shoes,
uniform is
dudes.
kind of pretty good
Kinda-
camo.
They kind of help in this environment, actually. Yeah.
For the orange stripe, you just gotta lay on the stripe when things come over.
Dude, just go. Let's see how long it takes for these aliens to catch on.
Oh,
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit!
Okay.
yeah.
That was easy.
They're hunters.
Mhm.
They got the gear.
Scavengers. Yeah, they probably just have all kinds of stuff. Oh no.
They're pirates.
But they know that they're escaped convicts.
To Niamos.
Where is that?
It's the beach that he got like taken
Oh
from
Yeah.
yeah,
when he was a
that's what I
prisoner.
figured. That's what I was thinking.
He's gotta get
Like,
his stuff back from
yeah,
the
that book.
hotel.
He's got to get the
Money.
journal and the money.
Kyber
That
crystal
was
there
fun.
too. I can't remember.
No, he gave the
Oh.
kyber crystal to
Well, he gave it back to Vel.
yeah.
Luthen really respects her opinion. Like she's there to keep his blind spots checked out.
I like that revolving door design. Let's see. Ooh.
She saved Luthen from making contact. She told him not to connect, and she was right. They were monitoring.
Hmm. Hmm.
Damn, everybody's looking for Cassian.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So do that robot, that droid, excuse me.
Oh, I like the retro cameras from the Death Star.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty culty.
He's following the Chandrilan religion. She's gonna want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
His face whenever she talks.
Great, he's working in the smelter now
Mhm.
after the fallout.
Ugh.
Edie is a piece of work.
Mhm. All right. Orlando Planet
Hmm.
Yeah.
or like Miami.
Base Miami.
He just goes back like nothing happened.
Picks up the same room.
Credits and a pistol. And there's the journal.
How long was he gone? He was gone for a couple months.
Yeah.
She sleeps with an alien on her head.
No, those are a different
Oh,
alien couple in the bed.
got it. Nobody noticed that briefcase in the shower. Okay.
It's up on the
Oh.
top.
Wow, he got his money and he got his
He's got his
stuff.
guns. He's got his money, and yeah,
Yep.
time to split.
Oh yes, 2 tubes.
That
I like that 2 tubes gets some lines in this. It's great.
I like the look of those X-Wings.
Oh. I wonder what the change of heart.
Huh. Hmm.
Damn. This,
Hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
I think we've seen all of Saw's trailer parts now.
Oh, what is he following his mom? Oh, he was waiting for her to leave.
Mm-hmm.
She
She
leaves?
was going through his stuff.
Oh, damn, he's stealing her jewelry?
Yeah.
Oh, no, just her money. Just her money. I thought he was going to take jewelry.
Damn, that's cold-blooded. He's like, I have ways of knowing that you went through my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What was that ship in orbit? Oh, he's coming back home.
Did you see that Jedi Temple guard mask?
He's got everything. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of coded
Uh-oh.
talk there.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
He's being jammed. I like the Atari graphics.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Huh.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're even sending a TIE bomber after him.
No more bomber.
What?
Yeah.
What? And he's out.
His ship's got a double-bladed lightsaber.
Wow. Uh-oh.
The custom piece of kit.
Yeah, you don't pick that up on every Tashi station
Nope.
pit stop. Turn off the transmission, dude. Space payphones. Hey,
Right.
Melshi got some threads. He looks like
He
a
got some
hippie now.
shoes. Of course he does. Cassian's got bank. He can buy whatever they want for both of them.
Yeah. Melshi. You're looking at him.
30, 40.
Yeah. Good luck with that, bro. Peace out.
Oh,
Like call up the Hollow Press or something. Like let the media know.
Yeah.
right.
The
Empire's already controls
imperially.
Yeah, they already control the HoloNet, so you aren't getting messages out like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dang, well, that was
At
like
least
a
we got
20-minute
cool.
episode.
At least we got a cool space battle.
Yeah.
Yep.
First time in a long time.
First time this series, isn't it? Everything, all the other action's been on the
Yeah, there was
ground.
no space to space stuff. There was landing ships.
Right.
Damn, that. I mean, I'm gonna lower that music.
they
Damn, where do they go from here? So, what were the
go.
what
They
was
go back.
what was Luthen talking about? What was the code they were discussing Andor? Like if he gets collected by another collector,
Yeah,
he
if he
could
gets caught.
Yeah.
So they have to get him.
Yeah, because he's he could positively ID him.
I see.
So
But I think like their other assets are pretty much compromised at this point. You can't really count on Saw Gerrera to
Yeah,
like,
that was so good. That whole scene.
like they have the same kind of like burden on them of leadership as far as like how do you spend your human capital, your human,
Mhm.
and like
yeah.
Sorry, just fixing my camera.
But
Dang. Okay, and then what was that comment that his mom, that Cyril's mom made? I think I missed that, or I didn't catch it fully. She's like, "Oh, that's what you blew your career on? Is that what she
oh
was trying to
yeah,
say?"
like basically saying like, oh, that totally wraps that thing that blew your life apart for.
yeah,
Like,
She's
I think that was very, very sarcastic.
charming.
Oh, she's
that
delightful.
that's one word for it. She reminds me of a lot of friends' parents I knew growing up.
So Mon Mothma is now just like resigned to like, okay, I'm gonna have to like give up my daughter for this.
Well,
But it seems like
Sacrifice
her
my
daughter
daughter.
seems okay with it.
yeah, the daughter definitely already seems okay with it. So and
Still doesn't
that
make it okay that like you're marrying
Davos didn't
14.
say betrothal though. Also, he said that he wanted them to
Just
meet.
let him meet and see what
Yeah,
happens. Like
yeah.
if
So that's
Oh,
just
you're making
following
him out to be the
tradition.
good guy. He knows what he's doing. He
He
knows
knows what
exactly
he's
what
doing, but
because he gains him access to the like the highest level of Chandrilan society. Even though
right,
he's rich,
and
he doesn't got that social clout.
right,
so
He can't just show
just
up. He has to be invited. He got invited to Coruscant.
right.
access to like Imperial Senate like access at that point too.
Mhm. Now he knows a
And
senator. Blah blah blah.
and
Yeah.
who's to say that their interests are going to remain aligned?
Hmm.
Like, what if he gets along really great with those like the Grand Vizier and the other like
Right. Yeah.
the other
Jeez.
terrible people?
We got more Saw in
Yeah.
this.
That was a lot. That was the last of
His paranoia was already. That was great. That whole
but
scene.
what they showed of Saw though was the last of the footage of him that was in the trailers.
So in other words, he's not in the next episode. Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't expect to see him anymore this season.
Oh
Wow.
man,
So
Luthen like going when they were like, who's your spy amongst us? It's two tubes. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
He just called them tubes, but I think that's the
yeah,
first
it's
time
two.
his nickname has been heard on screen. He has a real name, and
Confirmed it.
him and his twin, they come from like a pod. They were hatched in a pod.
It
They
was
always
even on
mention
the
that for some.
subtitle. It was even
Oh,
on
it
the
was.
subtitle. Yeah,
It said
like
tubes.
two tube
Yeah.
speeds.
Oh,
It's like,
nice. That's great. That's great. That was another good episode. And then
Yeah.
Melchi's gone. He's never going to see him again, right? Until
not
Rogue One.
until Rogue One, I guess.
Actually, probably you'll see
We-
him next season as part
Yeah,
of the he joins
we'll
up.
see him next. We'll see him next season for sure.
He probably joined up.
For sure.
So where is this leading to now? Like what's going to happen at
Well,
this
I
point?
mean,
Go down on Ferrix.
yeah, in the
Like,
trailers they have the all the worker people look like they're riding against the security and I think there's Imperial Army and Navy there. So there's,
Is he going to
We've-
save Bix? I think
black
she's
helmets
both.
and stormtroopers.
We've seen it in small scale when they're fighting the Corpos, like how the planet unites to fight the threats to the people.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
starting shit on Ferrix at a funeral might not be the best idea.
And Krieger's done. That like it's a given that he's going to be wiped out.
Well, maybe not. Like
It's totally off
Luthen
screen
left
anyway.
it. Luthen left it up to Saw. Like if he
Yeah,
wants to help.
It's very ambiguous. I
He
don't.
he was so crazy and paranoid in this episode. It was great.
But if you think about it, though, if you know that you're going to be ambushed, you are capable of bringing sufficient like increase in force to the actual attack.
So
Like,
they should
Yeah.
still do it,
so
but
Saw should like because he
just
knows that it's
reinforce
going.
him.
Yes, he knows it's going to happen, which gives him a tactical advantage.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope that Saw actually does try to help that guy.
And
Because
that's why
like
he
his whole
has,
thing is they're all split up and they're not helping each other. And so he's like, damn, maybe I should
And-
actually.
and that's why he has the breathing apparatus. Like,
Right.
No, I
Like
think
this-
that is from that's when he gets exposed to poison in Rebels.
Yeah.
Or like after Rebels, whatever.
The Geonosis cave diving, whatever.
Yeah, but I
episode.
think it's not going to be good for Krieger. I think he's done. And then what Cyril is, he's stealing money and he's going to go to Ferrex. That's what that was, right?
yeah, he stole the money
Um,
to go to Ferrex
Yeah.
from his mom's purse.
All right. Yep. Stealing from his mom to go on a road trip.
Was there any significance to that coin? I forget what her name is. What's the name of that character?
Edie.
Edie?
It's Edie. Yeah.
Wait, which
In the
character?
shop?
Oh, the one-
that's Clea.
Clea.
Yeah.
She is they talk about, I've heard on other podcasts that the fact that Luthen listens to her and like actually seems to take direction from him, like she doesn't work for her, like she doesn't work for him. They're like partners
yeah, they work
level.
together. Yeah.
Level. Like, but the speculation of who's recruited who, it's interesting. Like, did she recruit Luthen? Because that would be very cool. But
I don't know. And I don't know if you know what, I'm going to bring that there's a
It would kind of go back to the previous episode where you have and like Cassian saying to Kino that like you need to do better. Like the part of leadership is propping up other people who could like lead, like how to tap into that. And I think that was kind of the same way where they help improve one another by like keeping them honest.
mm-hmm. It's true. That space battle was amazing. The countermeasures for the tractor beam.
Yeah.
Was pretty.
I always thought like why isn't that more of a tactic to, if there's a beam that's locked on your ship and it's pulling you towards it, any kind of explosives you launch into that beam are going to go twice as fast or faster. You know,
I think they changed their tactics. The Empire like has like shielded emitters. That's going to be in my head kind of going forward until
right.
Like you don't, because they're not obvious on Star Destroyers anymore.
Because what Luthen did right now, it screws things up for Han later.
Yeah, it's not going to be that easy just to throw some shrapnel.
I wanted to well, we were talking about Luthen for a second. This shot right here, that stick, it looks like wood, but the way that it's shaped also looks like a lightsaber hilt.
Yeah, I saw in the previous episode when he extends it. Did you see that part? In episode 3.
Yeah, he uses it as a walking stick.
A walking stick. Do you think it's
Yeah.
like it's hidden to be? It's a lightsaber that's meant to be like that. And I think he was playing it cool here. He's like, oh, take it or leave it. Either take it from me or give it back to me. But I think he actually does want it on him. That thing is very precious to him.
I'm more and more leaning on the Luthen is a Force user.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a Jedi in hiding. That's why he's got Kyber. That's why he has a Jedi Temple Guard helmet in his collection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I go as far as like Jedi adjacent, or he is somehow associated with them. I don't know if he has any powers himself. He hasn't used any. that we've seen, obviously.
Like you're
No,
saying,
nothing.
there's other Force religions and people who respect the Force, because remember, there's like the Guardians of the
Yeah.
Wills and
Yeah,
others.
Yeah, if they said that he studied the Force and for years and years and was like a theologian about it, but not actually a Force user, like I could believe that too. But he
I
could
just
very
So
well have the
also,
Force. I don't know.
if he really is like primarily interested in ancient artifacts and things like that, I'm pretty sure he's not going to forget um like how the universe
well,
forgets Jedi. Like, hey, this is
I
all
just
legend. Like, no, he was there. He's old
I
enough to
just
like remember that.
I just think, his ship has a double-bladed lightsaber built into it.
Yeah, that I cannot explain what the hell that's about.
Um,
What that's gonna be. They'll be
that does
talking about
that
that tomorrow.
screams like
It was a red blade
old.
too.
Yeah, it screams old Sith.
Like
It's like
he's that's a stolen
it's
technology or
like like
harvested
uh
technology.
Yeah,
ac-
salvaged.
like acolyte era Sith.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got like
maybe that's a good way for them to like drop some
a
High
giant
Republic stuff.
skydiver, so who
Oh,
knows what
back when
he's
ships
like
had sabers that came out the sides. I mean
from a more
that'd be cool.
civilized age.
Right. Imagine a dogfight though with ships with lightsabers
You just the
in a
power source.
battle.
Yeah. I mean, TIE fighters are made out of like tin cans and chewing gum, so they're not going to put anything
Right.
like that into them. Where's that
No,
music
but
coming from?
I think you could take down a TIE fighter with like bad thoughts. Like
Bad thoughts.
just
Oh,
think
is this
about
the
it hard
credits
enough.
music?
is it? I don't know. I
I'm
dropped
hearing
I,
I'm
I
hearing
dropped
music.
I
Oh,
dropped out of that so I could
so maybe I got to close
uh
mine. It probably started
yeah.
playing again after you dropped. So how do I leave? Leave group watch. That
Yeah,
was
you push that button. There you go.
excellent.
But yeah,
It was nice to
And he
actually
I
have
don't
shot
that
know.
music in the background.
I just find it really odd that like I know the guys who make the show, they put the stuff that they want you to see. Like everything is deliberate. So
Mhm.
I think having this scene where that walking stick handle thing is focused on is going to be very relevant in the
Yes,
next
and they
yeah.
they did it in the 3rd episode too, where it kind of didn't focus as much
right.
on this, but he put it away, and you're like, "Okay, so this is Chekhov's gun? Is that what it is?"
Yeah, Chekhov's gun is what it
In
is what it's called.
the next episode, he's gonna whip it out and just slice somebody's head off, probably.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
If
that's
surprised.
you
that's
if
that's
you
what I'm
show the
thinking.
walking stick, you gotta use the walking stick. And
No, I totally agree. That's probably what's gonna happen there. Wow. What else happened in that episode? We got some emoting from Genevieve O'Reilly, that's her name, on Mothma.
Yeah,
She was looking distraught.
I just
Bix is
I
looking
get
distraught.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, Bix was not looking.
I'd be okay if she died. Not that I wish her any ill will, but you gotta have some stakes in this and stuff.
I
Maybe
just
that's what sets Andor on. He's like, okay, I got to do something. Like Bix didn't deserve to die.
The guy who took the call, I think, was the same guy who like Andor had to negotiate the rate to leave the planet. Like it's like
yes.
500. Like it's like if you want me to not tell anyone, it's going to cost you 7
Uh-huh.
at least. Like okay, like
That guy's gonna die too because he took a call from Cassian Andor.
he's going to get
Well,
He's gonna
no,
get
but
found out.
he's gonna talk to Gorst.
yeah, I mean, I'm certain that that transmission was, intercepted because obviously,
Intercepted.
They're watching every single
and
stream onto that planet.
but that was a call that they were cool with because they want Andor to show up.
Exactly. They've been
Mhm.
waiting this entire time for him to find out that
Yeah.
she's dead. And
They knew that was
like,
gonna happen. Oh, how about that sergeant guy? That was hilarious. He works in the smelter.
The guy who
Uh-huh.
actually was the first person to use profanity in the Star Wars universe.
Yep.
The shit guy.
Yep. He got busted down for working in the smelter. And that
Yeah.
smelter looked like it had a lot of industrial accidents because there was like 3 industrial accidents in the one scene that they showed.
It's funny. He's like, he actually mentions it. He's like, there's only one phone on this entire planet. It's right here next to the smoke. There's like
Yeah,
static. I like
you can get
Star Wars digital, not digital, but like analog static.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like just compression artifacts. Like it was like double vision and squiggly lines, and they thought about that a lot, which is
Yeah.
awesome. There's a
No,
lot
it
of
was-
detail that goes into the show that other
It
shows
was
don't take that much time into.
just good stuff.
Yep. One more episode. I'm kind of bummed. Like, waited a long time for Andor, and now we're almost at the end. And there's not going to be anything until what, February? Nothing in January, right?
I'm not really sure. When do I kind of stopped paying attention, but when does Bad Batch season 2 start?
I think you said there's no dates. It's like Q1 next year, right? I hope Q1.
Right.
I just want, the reason is I want to see what it's Omega. I just want to see what happens to her because she doesn't make it. I don't think.
Omega. Her name is Omega.
Like Omega, the Omega 6000 or whatever. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna make it, but I just want to see her fate though. Like what?
According to StarWars.com, it says January 2023.
Okay.
For Bad Batch. It doesn't have a day, but it just says 2020, January 20.
Mid to late.
Here we go. According to Deadline, second season Disney Plus animated series Star Wars Bad Batch will premiere January 4th. So that should be
right afternoon. Okay.
Yeah. So that should
like
be
a late Christmas gift.
Yeah.
But it's a weekly thing, right?
I believe so.
That's fine. I like the time to digest it, like Andor and all the other shows. There's time to actually appreciate it instead of binging it all at once.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That space battle.
The nicest aliens in the universe.
Yes. Okay.
Archenians.
My sound was turned down. Can you translate some of the things that they were saying? It was like your prisoners destroy our water, they destroy our squigglies.
Yeah, I think they killed all
saying?
the fish. The pollutions
Yeah.
caused caused damage to the ocean.
But he kept talking, and then they released him. So what were those aliens saying?
That's exactly what they were saying. Is that they're when they were trying to blame them, and they were we were trapped in the prison. It's not like we didn't do it. And then
and they believed him.
Yeah, they were sure, always the Empire with you people. They didn't say it, but
and that's why I was like, okay, they're not buying that. But then all of a sudden they let him go. So what switched?
They just realized that if they're enemies of the Empire, they also hate the Empire. So that really is what it is. They killed the water, they killed the squigglies, and then they go I think what the word they called it was scob the Empire. So I think we have our another profanity added to the
dank ferret and scob.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, it's they realize that the Empire just doesn't care about who they're killing or what they're killing. They're just killing everything. So even if those guys try to claim the reward, the outcome for them is probably not going to be great.
That planet is not doing too well. The aliens, there's been a lot of complaints that there's not enough aliens on this show, but this isn't a good example. They're just in a human prison because they're doing human labor. It's just easier to keep the different types it's separate.
It's I would say
to have 4 different bathrooms for 4 different species.
Yeah,
they were saying that a lot of the decision was also to lower the complication of the political aspect of it. That if you have aliens, it brings another complexity to the message, underlying message of the show, because there would always be the different the way people are and the way aliens are treated under the Empire becomes a different issue, and it's like
Yeah,
not just
the
it's not an
Empire's
alien issue. It's
they're xenophobic, so they probably have aliens in much worse conditions.
yeah.
Like death
Yeah.
camps instead of.
But we're,
I mean, that's
I
a
mean,
tough
Instead of
one.
prison
I
camps,
think
they have
all of them.
they have no interest they have no interest in using them even as like biological workers.
Because you have to feed them like weird alien foods and weird alien medicine to keep them like it's just like screw it. We have
I
plenty
mean,
of
but if
humans.
if it's a species like Zuckus, for example, that it has to breathe pollution to survive, those are pretty. I would think the Empire would look at that as a boon because they could put them in the most toxic working conditions that they could, and they still get the job done. It's not like
I mean, just logistics.
Yeah,
for that prison complex.
I just
There was
think
like how many other prison buildings were there in the ocean there? I remember at least 3.
Did they ever? I think they only showed 3. I wish they would
In
have
episode 4 or 5, when he gets arrested, they fly out. They're flying in. You could see like at least 3 in the background.
Wait, was he in there that long? Episode 4 or 5 is
No, it's further on into it. Like episode 6,
really?
the end of the Aldani arc.
Narkina starts in episode 8.
Yeah, because he
Oh.
has like the one on Niamos like going to jail.
Well, yeah, I haven't rewatched the series, so it all kind of blurs together for me. Yeah, Ferrix is the first one, the first arc. The second arc was Aldani. Yes, of course, Aldani. And then the prison. Yeah.
Let's see here.
What are we saying?
I don't care what anyone says. Kino Boy escaped.
Yeah, he's Snoke.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what they're saying. He gets captured and tortured, and then they just use his genes for like the stupid template for Snoke.
Why would they do that?
We got to use
somebody.
Why? We got to use somebody's DNA. Like he's not going to have anything. They're going to put other force sensitive powers in him.
Okay, but hear me out. Why?
Just to keep Circus in Star Wars, so he can come back and do more stuff.
Yeah, but if there's something about Circus that he's proved dozens of times, he could be multiple characters in one project. Like
no, I know it's a silly. It's just going around right now because it's fun. That is the. We lost.
Okay, there is no. I was actually looking back at episode 8 to see how many
of the prison buildings there.
How many prison buildings there are, and there is
a lot. Apparently, he's still counting.
Oops, that's not what I want. I want. Dang it.
You could just tell us how many there are.
So they start. This is the one that they actually land on, the one in the middle. So there's one off here to the right. There's one here in the distance. So that's 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th one there. And let's see. I'm just gonna hit. Let me mute.
At least 5.
And see if it pans to the left anymore. Yeah, it just looks like just 5.
But there could be some behind the camera. Who knows?
Right. But for sure, there's at least 5. So
this is my Space Turbo modified.
Yep. The Star Path unit looks like something off of Vader's chest.
Yeah. Man, so they're already shooting season 2, or they're going to? Okay, go ahead.
They already are. I think there's actually another establishing shot.
I think it's in pre-production. I'm not sure though.
There's another establishing
shot that shows
prior to that shot.
Yeah, and it's 7 of them in that shot.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a huge complex, and not everybody got out. So the other ones are still there, which is why Melshi is like, we got to tell people about it. What's happening? Do you
Um,
think telling people is going to actually do anything about it? I don't know.
I mean, it brings awareness. I mean, that's, as much as a civilian can do.
I don't think
You
there's
know.
awareness. There's no communications between the planets anymore. Free communication.
Well, I mean,
Sucks for the other prisoners.
for now,
Maybe
I
some of
mean,
the other ones are alien.
what
Maybe one of
could,
the other ones is female prisoners. You know,
Maybe
it
they'll
could
get
be
out.
yeah, but
Other parts.
maybe
It could be building other parts.
other parts.
what they could have been building is the next prison.
I mean, it could be. I don't think it's like gonna be revealed. I think it's just meant to
It's
be.
just that they were working. It's like the license plate.
Some people were saying
making.
that one
I think
floor makes them and the other floor disassembles them, and it just keeps going back. But that'd be kind of silly because
that would
if they
that
ever
would
moved
why
somebody, they would know. Like,
well
hey,
it wouldn't
we were putting these things together. And now I'm on this
right
floor. Now I'm taking them apart.
well
No, they just melt them and do it again.
Yeah,
yeah,
do it again, right?
yeah. It's like, all right,
No, then why even keep the guards there? It'd be stupid if it
well,
was.
why have them doing busy work? That's just busy work. It's more
Star
practically,
Wars busy work.
it's more financially, if they're just doing busy work,
Yeah.
just execute them instead of putting them in prison.
Yeah, it's wasting energy.
So it's a waste of everything. The
Waste of food, sludge.
Imperial personnel could be that are there that are actually,
A
Imperials.
waste of food, sludge,
Yeah.
flavoring.
Yeah. It's a waste of all kinds of stuff.
I agree. You're probably right.
It's just,
I can't think of anything else in that episode that
Too emo
really.
being beat.
Oh, yeah.
Way too emo.
They're just doing this build up to this Andor coming back, and he is now gonna come back apparently
Well, he's got to come back for his droid.
for his droid, and
sad
because we
droid.
found out his mom died. Like, I thought he wouldn't be that dumb to go back though. Like, he's got to know they're all looking for him there. It was dumb for him to go back that first time after Aldani. That was like super stupid. It's a miracle he got out that time.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah, he's or no.
He's Andor.
And or what? Like it's he's gonna go back and he's gonna get his big red box. And yeah.
All right, guys.
You think they'll kill B2 Emo in the next episode?
No, but you know how what's the name of that droid that's in Rise of Skywalker? The sad one. Little lamp one. He also talked. Because remember you were like, oh, I hate B2 Emo because he talks. I'm like, oh, that other droid in Rise of Skywalker also talked.
I don't speak of that movie.
Wow. I don't speak of that movie like it doesn't exist. It's not canon or something like that.
It's late enough in the canon where nothing that happens in it affects anything else. So until they make stuff that happens after it, I can ignore it until then.
I heard that they are planning to do shows like with Finn and Rey and stuff like that. I don't know how that's going to work out.
I think
everything's on hold right now, completely on hold. Star Wars related.
If they give John Boyega a show, I would actually prefer to see it be like a prequel
where he's a stormtrooper.
What he goes through to become part of the First Order. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the First Order be assembled as opposed to what happens afterwards. Because if they do a thing where it's like a prequel thing, you could have scenes of Rey on Jakku doing whatever, and it's fine. Like nothing's happened yet. They could even have Adam Driver back, to be doing Kylo Ren things before all the stuff goes down. Like, show us do basically be Andor. You know, do the do
That's
do
good.
the
That's
Andor
tall order.
do the Andor thing, but for episode 7. You
I
know,
do
like
hope that they take some cues from this show. Like, okay, we
yeah.
can make stuff. Like, there should be another besides Andor, other adult
Well, I
focused
mean, they
Star
got
Wars
they got
shows.
if they did a series that took place, you know, post Mando, pre episode 7, the way they got like Luke Skywalker's looks down now, they could totally make that work.
I agree.
Like,
I hope we see a Skywalker show at some point.
age appropriate Luke, and even Leia, even maybe get Billy Lord to be Leia and kind of superimpose Carrie's face over her or something. I don't know.
I
Might
mean,
work.
everything's on the table, but I just know that everything's paused. They even told Kathleen Kennedy, don't talk about future projects right now because just every one that they mention keeps getting stopped, like the Rogue One movie, not the Rogue
Well,
Squadron
yeah,
movie, and all the
yeah.
other, like, it's all I hear is about TV shows right now. There's no films.
Well, they just did like they announced a couple days ago, like some guy that was supposedly in talks to work on a Star Wars project is no longer working on his Star Wars
Mhm.
project. I never heard him get announced.
No,
I
that
heard
happens all the time,
you
behind
know,
the
like,
scenes stuff.
so why
There's a lot of development. Like,
it's not news, it's
It's
you
because
know,
of Star
it
Wars and people are picking up the
someone was
bones.
saying, I think the other day was like, it was like 5 years since Ryan Johnson's trilogy got announced. It's like
Yeah.
nothing's happened with that.
He'll probably still get it
part
eventually.
of it is that you have to move the algorithm. So you need an article like to publish pretty regularly. So you're, like you said, picking at scraps and trying to get
Yeah.
into like
I've heard a few other Star Wars YouTube channels say they need to start doing what Marvel's doing, not like completely, but to the extent of make a plan of what movies do you want to make, and figure out those are the movies that we're going to make, and then find the people to work on it. And if say, we'll just use Rogue Squadron as an example. We want to make a Rogue Squadron movie. Okay, we're going to make it. Okay, Patty's going to do it. Oh, Patty can't do it. Okay, well, now we're going to find a new director, but still keep that project going. Like,
Yeah,
don't just
apparently that was a special pet project of hers, because
yeah,
her
but
dad
like
was a pilot and she wanted to do a Rogue Squadron movie and all
yeah,
this other
but
stuff.
I'm sure maybe she's got time to write and maybe co-produce, maybe, but doesn't have time to direct. She
Apparently
could
she's
still
busy.
she could still be involved. But what I'm saying is
uh-huh.
if they make the plans to do the projects and then fill the slots to make the actual finished project, is more efficient than saying, "Hey, you want to make a Star Wars movie? Oh, okay, you can't do it now. Oh, okay."
I know that's pretty much
Because
people are
all
passing.
you're
think
doing
the
is
sequel
you're getting the
trilogy
fans
kind of
hyped
hurt
up,
their
and then
brand.
the sequel trilogy hurt their brand. You're just figuring that out now.
No, but a lot of people were like, actually, maybe I don't want to be associated with them. That's a bummer. And that's kind of beyond the scope of this video tonight, probably. But
Yeah, no, we could talk
uh,
about this another
I
time.
would I just hope that this is like keeping the foot in the door of like the Star Wars train keeps coming. Like it doesn't stop. Like
Yeah.
because
it doesn't always have
Obi-Wan was
have to be into the core mythology of like Skywalkers and
yes. I enjoyed Obi-Wan, but honestly, it felt a little bit like a movie that was stretched a little too thin to fit. Like it was originally a movie, and then they just stretched it out, padded it a little bit.
part of the
It was
fun of like
okay, but it wasn't that Andor.
part of the fun of Mandalorian is also like watching a show about a guy who doesn't realize he's in Star Wars. Like slowly realizing
Right.
he's in Star Wars. Like Jedi, what's
Mhm.
that? Like,
And there's plenty of aliens in Mando. Like that's if people want that fix, like that's where you're gonna get it in that show. It's coming for sure because he's out in the wild, like he's out in the universe. Andor's on like Imperial core planets. A lot of humans on
Yeah.
those planets. You know.
There,
I'm gonna have to call it for tonight, guys. You're by all means, keep going, but I'm gonna have to call it a night here. It's getting late.
No, yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna be back next week.
You are cool. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're
I might
running
as
up
well
on an
finish.
hour and a half going right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, we should probably just go ahead and end this. So everybody who's watching this video, please like and share, subscribe, all those cool things. We'll be back again next week with the next episode. All three of us, I hope, and should be a doozy of a finale. And with that, may the force be with you, and we are out.